I just can't let this one go. The enemies have 50% extra health and I'm going to defeat them. I've also developed something of a theory that the ultimate level whip could really be what we need, because I believe it steals life, but we're also going to take a fire wand for now because that's just going to help me right now. And the ultimate level fire wand is not too bad itself. My theory is that the whip is kind of like the garlic in a sense. It happens near me to keep me safe locally. Obviously it doesn't do a ton of damage very quickly, but once it's leveled up, it hits everything. We would go for the King Bible, but I don't have the pieces yet, I think, to make the ultimate one, so fire wand it is. Nothing to see here, just some guy whipping trees at the park. Starting to get a little more intense with the enemies, but this is where the fireballs are going to help, because the whip right now only attacks horizontally, and that's kind of limiting. But we can take a little bit of damage if we have to for those precious upgrades. Next, we're going to take the candelabrador, because that's going to combine with my axe to make the super axe, and the area of effect does make a big difference. If we can have massive attacks, that's just all the better for us, especially when the whip later is going to have lifesteal. There's a beautiful red gem for us, which is going to give us a nice upgrade. We're going to take the magic wand, because we can also get the ultimate version of that, and it's just a good little helper. Did you know this game is only $3?
Holy guacamole!
What a bargain. Okay, we got a big cluster of enemies right now, which is good and bad, but the whip can shoot through them fairly quickly, so that's just going to be a lot of upgrade points for us. With this level up, we're going to take the whip for more projectiles. That way we don't have to face the enemies anymore. I can actually be moving away from them and still hurt them. And we're just going to attack them on both sides, which certainly isn't going to hurt me at all. But here's another level up, so we're going to take the Peachone. And later on especially, that's going to pay dividends. We got some more choices to make. I guess we're going to take the cross for now because I need that damage to keep going out. And we can get the ultimate version of the cross, which is pretty good too. Enemies are definitely getting a little tougher, so we're going to have to keep upgrading the whip, hopefully, to get it to the point where it can keep us alive. But we're earning lots for upgrades. I'm still tempted to take the garlic because it can pair with other things. I just can't rely on it. So I'm actually going to do that. It's going to keep me a little bit safe. Normally I don't really like defensive items because I'm all about offense. But I think in this case we're just going to need it. There's some food we need, but I also just want all these upgrades because I'm greedy like that. And since we got some food, I can take some damage. And I forgot about the ghosts. So the garlic's going to help against things like the ghosts. There's an upgrade for our beautiful whip. Now it's that much bigger. Okay, we've healed ourselves up. The Peachone thing was doing lots of damage. We definitely want that red gem as soon as we can safely-ish get to it. That gave us a level up. Fire wand, extra power. So interestingly, we did find the Pomarola. That's what we need, I think, to get the garlic up to its maximum level. So I'm going to take that for now because I think that's a bit of a rare find. And here's our mummy friend. And also a lot of these guys. So let's test the whip against them. We can kill them, but it does take a few hits, so we're going to have to be careful how we approach these hordes. But there's also just a lot of experience now on the ground. So we're going to upgrade the whip one more time. I think it's going to be the first thing we're going to try and get upgraded, depending on our luck. It's a little bit hard to work my way up and down right now because we're doing damage side to side, but we can still do circles like this and we'll be fine. Look at all those gems.
Finally mine.
There's another upgrade for the whip. We don't have the piece yet to get the ultimate whip, but we'll hopefully find that very soon. It would be a shame to get all the way there and not find it. We can also get the duplicator, which could be good, but I need to be careful because I need to be sure to get all the pieces we need everywhere. Yeah, I'm actually not going to take the duplicator. As much as I like that, I need to save room for the pieces that actually can combine because we only have 4 spots left. The clover does combine with the cross though, so we can get the ultimate version of the cross. I really want the whip upgrade though, and I just walked into way too many enemies. And I just brushed against something and it took all of my health away. I don't know what that was, but I need to avoid touching them. I did just find a chest. Hopefully that's going to give me, yeah, a cross upgrade is fine by me. And then we've got another upgrade right away, so we're going to upgrade our fire wand right away. There is a flamethrower. I didn't really mean to pick that up, but I'm certainly not going to say no. I would have saved that for a rainy day. Oh, we can kill this bat maybe though, or at least take a lot of damage off of him. Starting to get a little bit nervous about the state of our damage. We're doing okay, but things are only going to get stronger, so we definitely need some of the right upgrades soon. None of these are really going to help me, but we'll take the candelabrador just to attack a little bit more area, because if we can make the whip big, that will help us in a pretty big way. I did find another one of these things, so let's just go ahead and clear a little bit of space for ourselves, including this guy. There is some health back to the right I need to grab, but I did want this. And that gave us a free whip upgrade, so I certainly won't say no to that. Now the whip does more base damage. We're going to work our way back to the right as soon as we can. We're going to upgrade the fire wand a little bit though, because any upgrade we can take, we will take. Okay, there's my health pack, so I feel a little better for a second. These guys aren't particularly strong, but they are kind of quick, so they can swarm you pretty fast. I feel like so far I'm always just on the verge of making it. Now that these red bats are showing up, I'm far less confident. Little bats like that don't bother me. They can push things around, obviously, but the garlic takes care of them. The hollow heart is what we need for the whip. The spinach is what we need for the fire wand, so hopefully that circles back again soon. But that's going to help us, give us a little bit of health, but also give us a super whip. And I just realized how big our whip already is. Like, it's already whipping way over there and doing quite a bit of damage at that. And it seems to fire off pretty quickly too, so later when it hopefully has a life-stealing effect, it's going to keep us alive. This is kind of a bad situation to be in as we approach the 10-minute challenge, because we got a horde of bats that we're having trouble eliminating. But once we get my whip upgraded a little more, we'll be alright. Just going to go ahead and walk through the flowers like I do in real life, and we're just going to keep circling around these idiots, hopefully finding some upgrades. What would be great right now is another fire peanut. If you want to give me one of those, that would be fine. I would march through everything. Well, they're all jammed up over there. I'm going to take a second to walk through all my gems. Hopefully pushing myself close to a level up. I walked straight through all that. Hopefully my whip now is enough to take care of these guys. Yep, seems to be mostly the case. We got to get through the wall of them though, and then hopefully to a bit of a safer position for a second as best we can. Yeah, things are already starting to get a little intense, but with all the skeletons now we should get faster upgrades. Gonna find a weak spot in the wall, maybe make a little more room and pass through it. The duplicator still would be a fun choice, but I didn't love any of those choices, so we're just gonna work with whatever we got. There's some health in there if I can get to it. I gotta get away from that boss though. Right, well, I'm pretty sure I had the right idea. I just got a little unlucky with the power-ups. Or I just picked the wrong ones is probably more realistic, but it's kind of the same difference. Give me that. Werewolf's about to kill me. There we go. We can upgrade the whip though. And now that we're into werewolves, we have just a touch more space, at least for a second. Can I make it to that clover? I don't really know what it does, but I'll just take anything I can get right now because I'm kind of desperate. Oh, there's some health. Can we get to it though? Come on. Okay, we're just scraping by, but we're doing it. So now all I need to do really is find a treasure chest that will hopefully give me an upgrade to my whip, and that will maybe do just enough to help carry me. There's some more health. There's a red gem I'm definitely going to try and get my greedy hands on. Fire wand gets a level up. It's getting ever stronger too. And the fire wand certainly isn't bad. I was not watching what I just walked into and I lost track of that health. Werewolves are going to be a big problem. But I'm going to casually walk through this. Okay, I need to get to that health right now. And there we go. So let's do the fire wand again. Hopefully the ghosts don't push everything into me. I'm going to try very hard to just keep walking away from them. I really, really need a treasure chest. I need some more damage. I cannot keep things off of me. Stay away, ghosts. Well, this is falling apart quickly and I'm dead. Okay, I'm going to keep doing this until it works. Come on, big stuff. I want the better whip. And I think I got it. I got a whip upgrade at least. Bloody Tear, it's the evolved whip, can deal critical damage and absorb HP. Plus the other stuff. We need to move out of here though. So now we're going to be healing a little bit, but we're also doing critical damage with that whip. So now we just need to continue collecting everything we can. We're going to move to the right here to hopefully get through this safely. So far so good. Still a little nerve-wracking, just the sheer amount of enemies we have to deal with suddenly. We're going to try and keep moving in circles as best we can. We're going to upgrade the Peachone to hopefully keep thinning these guys out from a distance. I did see that red gem up there. Don't worry. We're going to go grab that right away. I kind of want the more experience. Is that going to make a big difference? No, let's just make more area for attack. Yeah, there we go. We're going to keep the enemies away if we have a bigger area. This is very satisfying. I did see a few more red gems out there, so we're going to try and make our way to those. Level up again. Let's fix our weapon cooldown. That's just going to keep making things quicker as we go. The damage was tempting, but we'll still find one of those anyway later. We'll probably find lots of those. This is very fun. I like how the game's just throwing me a bunch of weak enemies right now. It's just feeding me completely. So there's yet another level up. I don't really want the garlic or the clover. Let's just take more health. That's not really going to hurt. Though I feel like if we die, we're going to die instantly anyway, no matter how much health we have. Things do so much damage that they're just going to obliterate us untouched. Oh, we're running out of things to kill. Hollow heart again, I guess. And I assume the whip has been healing me. I haven't really been paying attention to my health, which probably says a lot about why I keep dying. I don't know what I just bought. I accidentally clicked. But it was nothing new, so we just upgraded something we already had, and I'm okay with that. I don't know why we're getting so lucky this time as well, but there's extra damage plus the ultimate axe. So I'm feeling much more confident now. There we go. Damage in all directions, gems in all directions, death in all directions. This is fun. and we can still add more things. So let's just do bigger attacks. Oh, I forgot about the fire one too. Then we're going to do spinach as well for even more damage. Alright, we might quickly become unstoppable here. I can't even get close to the enemies before they die right now, which is kind of the point of this game. And there's a duplicator. We're going to do that before we even upgrade the fire one. That's just going to throw extra projectiles. Look at the whip. It's already attacking like 8 times in either direction. Okay, we're into the werewolves though. This is where things can get a little bit mega dangerous for us. Okay, so normally we would have died instantly at this wave. It's still a little nerve-wracking, but we're okay. Mostly because we can kill the ghosts before they push everything into us. So let's do the ebony wings to hopefully keep things further away from us. Okay, that's stupidly hard for only 13 minutes in. That's kind of mean. Fire wand. Oh, we could also do the magic wand because we'll eventually get the ultimate version of it too. For now, that's not really going to do much, but eventually that will be a good one. It's kind of an investment. Fire wand, level up. And I just realized how many fireballs we're firing. So that's definitely going to eat through the enemies pretty quickly. Tried to get to that red gem because I'm being greedy. Think we got that one though? We sure did. So now we basically have to take one of these. Let's just take a clover. We're going to need luck anyway to find better chests and pickups and everything, so luck is not going to hurt. Let's do the Peachone. And, oh, okay. That's lucky of us. And also reduce, basically increase item attack speed. Okay, then we're going to do the fire wand again because it's closer to having its ultimate version, and we're going to need ultimate versions to be able to survive. Let's level up the Peachone because it's going to be very good for keeping everything away from us. And, oh, we're already running out of options. Ebony wings because it does damage. And there's a treasure chest. This might be a fireball upgrade. It is a super chest. So, yes, I think that's a fireball upgrade. Plus, both the birds are getting upgraded too. So that's going to push us further ahead. Upgraded fire wand. It passes through enemies. So that's going to do a lot of damage. Plus, with the amount of projectiles it fires, that should almost always give me a safe lane to escape if I need to. Let's upgrade the magic wand, I guess. We'll start getting it to its ultimate version. So for the next 13.5 minutes, I'm basically going to walk in circles. Now it's kind of just a strategy of picking the most efficient route to get all the gems. This is the run that just keeps on giving. So that just basically gave us a lot more luck. So we'll hopefully start finding more drops on the ground. We also did just hit level 50, and that means we got a damage upgrade thanks to my character. So I think now we have a natural 50% increase to damage. And the bats are coming back in. They could actually be a little bit bad if they manage to push the enemies into me in a big way, like that mummy. Oh, there's a big mummy too. Cool. We'll see if we can... Wow, this is dangerous. I don't like this at all. Okay, we're going to hopefully eliminate the bats before they get anywhere close to me. So this would be the 20-minute challenge. I think the bats are almost about done though. Well, maybe not, but I think I've got it under control now. And plus we get another upgrade. Let's do the magic wand again, and he's dead. That really only gave us a clover, but again, it doesn't really matter at this point. We're doing plenty of damage from all sorts of different things. So let's do the ebony wings and then the magic wand. So yeah, we're definitely ready to upgrade some things once we find the chests, which is really only a matter of time. We're just constantly spewing out damage in all directions. Okay, we're already to the point where we're getting either coins or health. So we're going to take coins every time, and then when we find a chest, we'll hopefully get some more ultimates. Some flowers did show up again for some kind of increased challenge. I feel like they're mostly just going to get evaporated by myself. I did find a chest though, so this might give me the ultimate wand or a Peachone. And it gave me the Peachone thing. This is great because it by itself is upgradable too, so we can go back to upgrading things. And also it's just going to do an absurd amount of damage. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, it frees up a spot. I forgot about that. I don't want any of that stuff, so we're just going to go with the upgrading the Vandalier thing. Vandalier? I don't know what it's called, but it just kills everything. The flowers are a little tricky though, because they don't die right away, and they're a little bit hard to see, so I could conceivably die just by accidentally walking into them. There was a bat that gave us a chest. Come on, magic wand. And we got the ultimate magic wand. This, I'm pretty sure this goes in rapid fire. Fires with no delay. So that's pretty helpful. You can see it going down here. Not that we really needed the help, but it will attack, I believe, whatever's closest to me, so that will help keep me safe if I accidentally walk too close to something. Another upgrade choice. I don't want any of that, so we're just going to keep upgrading the super thing, and it's just going to get a bigger and bigger area of attack and stuff, so it's pretty much going to work it all single-handedly. Wouldn't you know it, it's an upgrade for this thing. What does it even do at this point? Base area up by another 20%. So pretty soon it's just going to take up the whole screen. And I guess I'm forced to make a choice here, so I don't know, let's just freeze everything in time once in a while. Right, so that just shoots out like a penetrating arrow or something that freezes everything it touches for a few seconds, which could probably be good in the right circumstances. We're already a little bit overpowered, so we don't really need stuff like that, but it's kind of fun. And I think that's the only thing left for us to upgrade at this point, so, you know, we're going to be freezing things more, then murdering them. They're going to be frozen in time while they're absolutely obliterated. The flowers can get a little bit close to me if it wasn't for my super peachone thing. Luckily I do have it though, so I pretty much just follow it in a circle and nothing can get anywhere close to me. I can't wait to see the DPS at the end of this. We're doing stupid amounts of damage. Our clock lancet thing is already up to level 5, probably because of the sheer amount of experience we're getting. But to be honest too, if I didn't have all of these ultimate abilities, I probably wouldn't make it this far. There's so many enemies and they're all so tough that this would be really, really hard to push through. Treasure chest, so we'll walk straight into that. Oh, it's a big one. I don't even know what 5 things it can give me at this point. Okay, money, and probably a max level lance. So the lance gets its cooldown reduced and the effect lasts 1 second longer. So I'm pretty sure it's also at max level, so whatever it shoots is going to be frozen in time, probably until it dies really. And it actually shoots pretty often. It is a little bit combined with my other upgrades that increase speed, but it's freezing a lot of things out there. And here come the army of glowy bats. We're into the final 2 minutes. Even they're just melting. Even if something could get close to me, I'm pretty sure my magic wand would just evaporate it. Here come the big green meatballs as well, so things are pushing in just a little closer to me, but they're just getting forced in because there's no room for anything. Now we'll go pick up some of the orbs around the end, gems around the edge. Those ghosts could be annoying. If they actually get to me, they probably will kill me. So I'm basically surrounded by boss level idiots, like lots of them, but I'm still able to just firepower right through them. I'm actually annoyed about the amount of level ups I'm getting. Oh, we're at 30 minutes already. Well, we did a challenge, extra 50% enemy health. So yeah, the Vandalier was far and away the best at 22.4 thousand DPS. Even the ultimate axe and fire wand were 4,000 damage each.